First thing is we have to download the library. That library we have to embed it. Let's see what I will do here. You can go to the official website jquery.com. Okay, this is the official website of the jQuery. From here you have to take the library file and you have to use it. Let's see what is the current version of the library. It is a 3.060. This is the current version. Now let's say I will download the library. How to download, I will tell you. Just to click on this and you will get an option, call it as in here, download the compressed production jQuery 3.6.0, this version. Okay, once you click here, you get like a this way, the source code. Okay, how to save, I will tell you. Just right click and you can do save as. And inside the my library, I will save it. Like I have made one separate classes here, workshop. Here I will save the library file. Okay, once again I am telling how to save the library file. First, come to jquery.com, click on download, and you can click on first on download compressed version. What is the advantage of compressed version? Means they have removed all unwanted codes. They have kept only the related code. That is the only. Once you click here, you get a code. Just right click and you can do save. In the same folder you can save it. Okay, why we have to use this jQuery? We have already JavaScript. Okay, because of the three reasons. Is one is it is a lightweighting programming language. It not take a no need to write a much code. In a small code we can do big tasks compared to the JavaScript, and it is compatible with HTML5 and CSS3 also, your jQuery. And also it support cross-browser supportability. What is the meaning of cross-browser supportability? Means it support a different devices. It supports the different devices. That is the one factor. Now see, I will click on I told you download. Okay, without library it will not work. Okay, now I will create a one HTML page separately for the jQuery. Let's see, I am writing basic syntax here. Head, in between the head I will take a title, jQuery example slash title, and I will save this file. Okay, what I will do here in this file, based on that I'm going to save here as a jQuery.html. I will save it as a file jQuery.html. Here I will connect that library file. How we will connect? Use the script tag. Yes, yesterday I told how to connect the external JavaScript. jQuery also it is a JavaScript extensions only. We have to save as a .js only, but only the it is an extended form. Now I will connect it here file. Okay, what is the version of the file? Let's say I will come for here document. Here I will take it, that library. Just click on rename. You can get a name, you can add it. .js. jQuery file also we save in the extension of .js only. Now see, I have connected the library. Because whatever the example I will do now, it is completely depend on this library. That is the reason first thing is I downloaded the library. Now I will create a just one box here to show the example. You can see. I will take one division tag, id equal to box. For this box, I will write a CSS also. Style, and I will write for the ID box CSS. See here, what are the things is using? HTML also using, CSS also using, JavaScript also using. That is the reason your first class dependent on second class or depend on third. Like you should know the flow. If you missed any one session also, you will not understand something. That is the reason those who are not missed the session first or second or even third, you can watch my recorded video. Let's say I will take height 200 pixel, width 200 pixel, background blue. Now I will execute. Now see, the boxes came here. For this, I will integrate some of the basic functions. Let's say I will take a button hide. When I click on the button hide, it should hide. Just I took one button. Now you can say, if I click on hide, it should hide, but I have to write a logic, that code now. Okay, I need to write a code now. Now I am going to write it, that particular code here. Okay, if you want to write again the script code, what you have to do, again you have to take a script. First thing is, here I have to define a one function. First thing I have to define a one function. I am creating as a function here. How we will do it? We will do the, this is the function structure. But here what happens, it will not work normally. We have to use $sign. If you want to select anything, means you have to use the $sign here. For selection of any kind of things, we have to use a $sign. Okay, I will make it this function. I'll take under the $sign. Now we can say this is the root function, container function. What we will call it? This is, we will call it as a, now it is a root function or a container function. I use normal function only, like how in the JavaScript, but for the selection purpose, we have to use $sign here in the jQuery. Might be any function selection, might be CSS selections, might be any combination of selections. We must and should be use $sign. Here I will write a code now. Now, when click on button, okay, this division has to hide. Let's say $sign button dot click. Now you can see what I written, button dot click. When I click on this button, okay, what need to be happen, that is I have to write under this particular function inside. Here I will write this division has to hide. Again $sign selection I have to use. Okay. Division dot hide. Hide is an inbuilt function here, but it will not work directly. Again, I have to take inside one more function. Means when I click on the button, again it will go inside the function and it will be executed. Let's say I will refresh. Now see hiding. Just one click, you can see it's hiding. If you want this hiding in a delay format in a specific second, you have to mention it here. Just a second. You can see 3000 I mentioned. Okay, what is the meaning of 3000? I will write it 3000 milliseconds. Okay, it measures in terms of millisecond. How? It measures in terms of millisecond. 1000 millisecond equal to 1 second. Then it is how much? It is 3 seconds. 3000 milliseconds means in a 3 seconds we can control it. Let's say I will refresh. I will hide. Now you can see it's taking a 3 seconds to hide your box. You can see very simple code I have written. In one line I have written entirely. Okay, why it is coming? Because of your library. Okay, because of library it is coming. Now I am going to just imagine I will remove this library and I will refresh. It will work. You can see it will never work because it dependent on that particular library file, because that library file dependencies is there. That is a one of the reason. Now I will roll back here again. Now see, I will click on hide. It's coming to hide. Now see, one more button I will add it here, show. Show. Now you can see here, if I click on show, then also hiding. If I click on hide, then also hiding. What is the reason? I will tell you, because both I have did here selection is called button. Means you click on any button, it will consider it as a hide only, because the instruction I given like that way. But what is the solution is here, you go with ID selection. ID is the unique. What we have to do here, you can make it one more ID here. ID equal to hide, you make it. ID equal to show, you make it. Okay, here I will come, I will mention hash hide. Means now it will work only when you click on ID hide. Now for show, nothing working, you see. For hide, it is working because I made it as a selection. Now hide. Here all 5 types of selection you can do it here also. Star universal selector, ID selector, class selector, group selector, all it works. That's the reason I told. Again, if you want to learn jQuery, you should know HTML, CSS, JavaScript. That is the reason I came step by step. Day 1 HTML, CSS, day 2 HTML5, CSS3, day 3 JavaScript, day 4 jQuery. Because the dependency is there. Imagine if I start directly jQuery also, you never understand anything, because that fundamental knowledge you should have. Like this is the way, if you want to go any language, any concepts, if you want to load, first thing is you have to understand what is the prerequisites. First you have to learn those things, then we have to go. Imagine if I start by default jQuery, you never understand what is this ID, class, selector, and what are these tags. Okay, now see, I will write a code for show also. Okay, always this one root function is must and should be required. Okay, this is the root function, also call it as a people container. Now I will write for a show. You can see the same code I will copy. No need one more root function here, one enough. Now when I click on show ID, you can see when click on show ID, here you mention it division dot show. Now first I need to hide for show, then it will work. Now see, I can show happening. One time hide, one time show. Similar, one more function comes toggle. Toggle means it is like a alternative, on and off. Toggle. Here I will take it. You can see I will mention here toggle. Toggle means one time, it's opposite. Example, right now it is visible means if I click means it will hide first. If I click again, toggle, it again appears, you can say. Like it is a, we can say alternative. Like this is the easiest way you can do the tasks. Like here, you can see just I have written here hide, show, toggle, 3 functions I have made it. Okay. 3 more function I will take here. What are the 3 more? You can see slide up, slide down, slide toggle. Okay, now see 3 buttons I took it, but I need to write a code now. Slide up means it should go up. Let's say I will write for the same. Again, I am going to take same thing, slide up. When click on the slide up division, it will go as a slide up. Okay. Now it's not going because you should be caps here. Now see, it's going up. Slide down means it has to come down. Sorry, first I have to make up, then only down will work. Then slide toggle. Side toggle means one time up, one time down. Slide toggle. Let's see, I can make it toggle. Already I took a buttons here, you can see slide toggle. Means it is like a one time up happens if I click, one time if I click, it comes as a down. See, the jQuery is very simple and easy to learn and more interesting. Okay. Only thing is we should know the basic fundamental of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, you got idea now how to do this particular activities here with the help of the things. Okay, you can see this is the libraries must and should be. Okay, one more library you get it, that is called it as an online library. If you search jQuery CDN link, you will get, means that time no need to download. If you are using this library, means you can search jQuery CDN link. If you search as a jQuery CDN link, you get an online link. You can directly use that particular link. CDN means content delivery network. It comes from online. Let's say same 3.6 only. Okay, always you can use minified version. Let's say copy means they are giving the online link. It is a CDN link, content delivery network. You can say I will replace with this file. Then also it works. It is a both possibilities are there. Hide. Sure. It's there. Now see, everything is working perfectly. Okay, slide down. Slide down. Okay, either you can use CDN, either you can do this. What is the advantage of CDN? Means it loads faster and people use common library in the every websites. That is the one of the reason. And in any update is happened in this library, automatically they will update in the that particular CDN link. That is the one of the advantage. Let's say now I will come for one more example for jQuery UI. Okay, what is the difference between jQuery and jQuery UI? Means they made a just here user components they have made. In the jQuery only you get a functions. Here you get a inbuilt components. Let's say example, I will take from here. One of the thing is date picker. Example, you can say if you come here jQueryui.com, okay, you get it here. Example, I will take a date picker here. You can see how much they made simple. You get an idea. You can see if I click on date picker, you get a date picker. You can see. Now, what we have to do here, this date picker, I want to integrate in my website. Yes, you can integrate, not any problem. Just you have to take that particular source code and you have to add. Let's see which source code I will do. Okay, already I have written everything. Okay, already we have jQuery file also. What we need a libraries plus code, that's it. Okay, our libraries, they have connected here. You can say 7 to 14. Either you can do existing code you can apply, or else better we will do different example. I will do save as. I will make it easiest way. It is a date picker. I will make a one separate file. Date picker. Now see here, whole code, I will copy paste it. Okay, I can make it here title, change to date picker. Okay. Let's see. I will refresh. Okay, always you can observe any version is that is very important. See, right now jQuery version is 3.6. That is the latest version. See, whenever one more thing, whenever you use the CDN link, it take a little time for loading because they are using from online link. This sources has to be loaded. Only first time it takes a time, from next it not takes. Now see, it's came here. I will click on here. Now see, it's coming, but it is not like this way. What is the problem? I will tell you. You see, this look UI is different and this UI different. What is the problem? I will tell you here. One of the CSS library, this first CSS library, they are missing HTTPS. You have to copy and paste it here. HTTPS in the beginning. And this line number 8 not required. It is a local file. Let's see. I will make it refresh. Now your date picker is coming perfectly. Now this date picker is came. Now what happened here? Example, I don't want to book a previous days. Imagine I don't want to book anything previous days, but right now it is coming all previous days. Imagine if you are going for a movie or traveling, that time it won't allow previous days booking. You can do only that particular days tickets, or if the time is available, if the time also exceed that specific day, it won't allow. The same thing here also, you have to do the validation. Just now they given only one thing, how to integrate the date picker. Now you have to do the validation. If you want to do the validation, what you have to do here? Here itself you can come to down. There is a one document called API documentation. Okay, open it. Here they will give all the things here. What are the things you want to do? All they have given here option. I told like previous day should not allow, and in advance maybe you can say 7 days it has to allow for booking. What we have to do? We have to look out here maximum and minimum date. Example, I will come here, you can say it is a max date. Once you come to here max date, you can see here they have given the selections. Okay, before coming here, I will explain you what is the code. Okay, completely it is working based on the your jQuery library. You can say again jQuery library they used, and two more library they used. One is jQuery UI library and jQuery UI CSS library. jQuery CSS library they use for designing aspect purpose, and jQuery UI JS they used for functionality purpose. And why jQuery library they are using? This jQuery UI using again a jQuery functions. That is the one of the reason. Okay, you can see again, they have defined the root function here first. You can see the root function they have defined here. Just now I have told you in the jQuery. You need must and should be jQuery function. Without that, it won't work. Now see, here is the date picker. Date picker ID is here and function is here. When user click on text box, it will be go to the date picker. Even though you want change the ID, it is not a matter. It is like a selector. Whatever the selection you use, that will becomes here. Example, you can see I will mention, I will change it to date. Imagine. Date. Now see, if I change the ID also, it work. Now see, it's working. It not matter what selection you use, it is up to you, but it should be match here. When user click on this ID, automatically it pop up a date picker function. That date picker function we have defined already, and they have defined in the jQuery UI. Now I will come, you got idea how it is working. Okay, if you come for a widgets, here they are giving the property selector.date widget. Already we have defined that is, already it is working. Only inside flower bracket, you have to pass this one more attribute. Maximum date equal to plus 1M plus 1W, means 1 month, 1 week, they are allowing in advance for booking. How we will control this is, you can copy it and you can paste it here. Okay, here you can see, I will mention it only 7 days plus 7D. Plus 7D means in advance 7 days only I can book it. Here M means month, W means week, D means day, Y means year. Now see 7 days in advance we can book the ticket. If I make it refresh, you see only allowing 7 days. It's not allowing next, it is disabled, you can say. What we can do it here, because everyone you will do the coding copy paste, but customization is very important. Copy paste can do anybody, but that as per requirement we have to change the things and we have to do it. Now minimum date it should not allow. What we have to do here itself, you can apply minimum date, comma, any one more property we are adding, separate by comma, add it here, minimum date. Okay, 0 day. I will mention as a 0. 0 day means not allows. Now you can see it is not allowing, no previous days. If you run the same program tomorrow, 18 will be visible and 10 will be hidden. If you run again day after tomorrow, like automatically only 7 days it picks and it goes next. Okay, one more thing I will tell you here. If I select here, you can see what happening. First it is coming month, it is coming day, date, then year. But actually this is the confusion format. In the India, we use date first, month second, then year. And even though we use hyphen between separator, not a slash, means that is the standard we use it. If you go for any big application. Okay, how to do that change, I will tell you. Here itself, you can come to up. There is an option, call it as a date format. Okay, easiest way I will tell you how to find out. You can search here. You can see format they have given. You can see date format. Control F if you do, this pop-up will come. Now see date format, I will go. Here you can see they have given. Already we did everything. Only this capture we have to take a property and we have to update it. Now see comma date format. Here they have given YY. First I want DD, then MM, then YY. Now see everything they have defined here. Now see 1 second. Now see here date picker. If I select any value, see first date coming, month coming, then year is coming. Means all the flexibility they have given in this. Because writing one date picker code it is a very difficult, and it takes a minimum 2 to 3 days time if you want to develop your own means. But here they are giving ready-made and it's a open source. Just if you know the customization, you can do it. Now see, one more I will tell you in terms of UI designing, I want to change something. You can do that, is also possible. Example, you can see current selection, they are making a yellow color. Okay, how to change, I will tell you. Just you inspect that one. You can understand what class they have used. See UI state default, UI state highlight they have used. Which class they are using here? UI state highlight. Take this property. Okay, and you can write it in the internally. Because you know now CSS how to write it, you can do the editing also. Okay, I will change here background yellow to red, imagine. And I will make it color white. Will refresh. Now see, it's changed. If you want to make it bold, font weight bold. Now you can see. It is a bolded. Like anything, we can customize it. That is also the possibility there. That is the reason you should know fundamental things. Okay, one more function I will tell you from the jQuery UI only. Imagine I will make it as it is a draggable. Okay, I will go to jQuery. I will go is a draggable here. If you go for a draggable, here is a draggable. Okay, how to make any element as a draggable? Example, my date picker is not a draggable. I want to make my date picker as a draggable. How we can make it? If you come to down source code, they will give the code. Only this code enough. No need entire data. Already we have connected it. Here itself, I will take it, enter, copy, paste. Okay, which is that ID? I want to make it draggable. That is, I have to select it. Example, it is a one paragraph. I want to make it draggable. Add a paragraph selection. You can use P. Automatically, the paragraph it will be move. Now see, I can move it anywhere. Okay. Means any kind of selections we can use it here. Now imagine one more thing I will do it here. One more date picker I will take it. Just sample I am telling. If the same requirement comes twice, what we have to do? I am giving the solution for that. Now see, first one is working, second one is not working. What is the solution is here? Because it is a ID. Both ID never work. It is a unique, I told you. In that case, you can convert to the class here, both. That is the only solution. Or we have to give different ID name. Now see, this is, I will change it here. Instead of ID, I will make it now class dot. Selection is different. Now first one also coming, second one also coming here. Like similarly, you can do the other jQuery UI examples. I told you here the flow also, how to use this particular activities. This is all about the jQuery and jQuery UI.